What's up guys, Z62A here. Welcome to week number 18 of the weekly update. Crazy update for the week. We're going to go into it more in detail later, but let's start off with the looks. It is 7:41 in the morning. I woke up like an hour ago, so this is without just a little bit of water in my system right now. About 16 ounces of water. That's not pushing out or sucking in or anything like that. This is full push out. This is full suck in. Okay, now on to no shirt. All right, this is no shirt. No sucking in, no pushing out, just keeping it normal on this one. And then full push out on the front and the side. And then full suck in. This is just suck in, no flex or anything like that. All right, time for the body. So we'll do shoulders. You can see now there's definitely more like imprint. You can see on the both sides. This lighting doesn't do like the best, but you can see like the imprint on the traps right there, which is nice. That's like starting to slowly start forming there, which is cool. Chest. I haven't worked out my chest in like a week and a half. That's like the one I always miss on. So that's chest there. Triceps. Biceps. What's it called? Forearms. This will just do the right arm. You can see definitely more definition starting to rise there. On the legs aspect, I haven't I've seen a big definition and change in legs, especially my like calves and stuff like that, but I don't ever show that here. So obviously there is changes going on the legs there. And then let's do full front here. Am I missing any? Double chin. Double chin check, and I think that's it for the front. Yeah, so let's do thumbnail. Let me get a little bit closer here. Okay. Okay. Side. You got that. That's with like chest and doing like back as well, just like fully putting it there. Back. Got that, and that, and side, like a little bit of back with a little bit of side there, and that's it. All right, so to break down the week, this week has been rather interesting, I should say. This is the most strict I've been, I think, on myself when it comes to food-wise that I've ever been. This week we did do the carnivore diet. So with that being said, I'm going to show you the results right now, and we'll go from there. So what we are looking at is this. We weighed in at, as you can see from the video, 250.2 pounds. You might think, did I typo there? Did I do a typo? Is there some video editing or anything like that? No. I lost 8.6 pounds this week, which is rather interesting and rather aggressive. We were 258.8, and if you recall from me saying, 255 was like my hardcore goal. So hitting 250.2 was very unexpected. I did do the carnivore diet. So this whole week, you're not going to be able to like fully see it. Actually, here we go. This whole week right here, if we break down, this is going to be my breakdown. I just want to show you the carbs. So 6.5 carbs. The biggest amount of carbs I was getting in this diet was my under my supplements. I take this what's it called? See, the 6 is from this, right? And then I had 0.5 from the raw egg. So the first couple of days, I think, I was taking the supplements, so 7.5 you can see, and eggs have 0.5. So my only source of carbs was from the eggs and that juice thing. Like, it's a juice multivitamin drink that I do. So on that day, I drank it that day as well with 2 raw eggs, and then I stopped drinking that juice thing. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do it. So you can see right here, it switched to supplements and carnivore, so I took that out of it. 3 raw eggs, so 2.9 carbs. And then right here, 1 carb, so I had 2 eggs. And then here's 3 carbs. I think I had 6 eggs that day, yep. 1.5 carbs, I had 3 eggs. And then today, I didn't eat anything today yet. So you could see that my only source of carbs was eggs. I did do the carnivore diet, kind of. So I did the carnivore diet up to the point of using a little bit of olive oil for my steak and using pepper. Other than that, everything else was carnivore. So you're technically not supposed to eat any like vegetable-based oils, which is olive oil, and then you're technically not supposed to use salt, or sorry, you're not supposed to use pepper. You can only use salt. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want some flavor in this stuff, so I'm not going to do that. But I did have pepper and I did have olive oil. Other than that, though, butter and all that stuff, that was all included. So you can see right here, we're going to break down the days. Consumed calories, 1,528, 1,511, all that way down there. Yesterday, I literally like worked all day, so I just ate like in the morning 3 eggs and a steak, 589, and then I burned 414. So you can see right here, a couple days I didn't go to the gym. Friday I didn't go to the gym because Thursday, because Wednesday and Thursday were just crazy days at the gym, and then I did a big hike or not a big hike, but like a 4-mile hike on Saturday. So really good numbers when it comes to percentages to consume to active calories. It's definitely one of my most aggressive weeks I had. But yeah, 250.2, which is absolutely nuts. I don't know what to say. 8.6 pounds lost this week. Wild. I don't know. It's crazy. I kind of want to talk about the carnivore diet. So, one, I don't know how people live on this diet. I don't have like a lack of energy or anything like that. I might look like it now because it is 8 in the morning. I literally sleep until like 10 a.m. I just woke up at 6:15 naturally and didn't want to go back to sleep. So I'm just kind of just groggy and tired in general right now. But I didn't feel like tired at all. I had one incident of feeling like very nauseous for like 5 minutes. I was driving home from the hike that we just did on Saturday, and I was driving home, and I was like 10 minutes away from home, and I'm driving, and it's like it was hitting me like weird and hard that, like, you know, when you start like getting lightheaded and all that stuff, it hit me there for about like 5 minutes, and then it just went away, and I've never had anything with since. That and then bowel movements have been rather interesting in the last like 3 or 4 days. I don't know how people live off of this diet. There was one more incident that I didn't do carnivore. Is I took soluble fiber. I took like, I don't know, 3 or 4 grams of soluble fiber on, I think, that Friday or Saturday, just because my bowel movements were so, like, not that they're non-existent, but they were not the consistency that you want. So I don't know. It was rather interesting. Even this morning, I didn't really like go that much, but obviously I didn't eat a lot yesterday, so that's normal. But yeah, I didn't have like a lack of tiredness. You know, I did on like Thursday, I did like 7 miles, 8 miles of uphill walking, or sorry, Wednesday, I did like 7 or 8 miles of uphill walking while we were watching Last of Us and all that stuff. And then that previous Tuesday, I went hard on, like, I hit PRs on my legs that day. Thursday, I went hard on back and all that stuff. Friday, I didn't go to the gym because I like had to recover. My body was just like gone from that. And then Saturday, we did that 4-mile hike, and I had a 24-pound like bag on me with that. So, and then yesterday I just worked. So I don't know, like I didn't feel tiredness from the effect, but and you never really feel hungry, like right. The last thing I ate yesterday, I've been on pretty much a 24-hour fast. I'm pretty much at 20 hours right now for a fast or so, maybe a little bit less, maybe 18 hours. And I'm technically I'm not feeling hungry at all, right? I ate that steak and I ate those 3 eggs at like I think noon or 1 p.m. yesterday. So yeah, it's been like 18 hours, 20 hours or something, and I don't feel any kind of hunger like at all. So you with the carnivore diet, you really don't feel that hungry. But I don't know if it's because like it's not that you're sick of eating the things that you're eating, but I feel like that's kind of a part of it where it's like I don't even feel like eating because like there's to me there's no enjoyment. That's like the end of it, right? So there's no you eat, but you never feel satisfied, which is a rather interesting feeling. Um, I'm a big proponent of like finishing off with a dessert, right? And you can do healthy desserts, right? So I used to do unhealthy with like regular milk and all that stuff, but I love any kind of slight dessert with milk finishes off any meal for me. So, like what I've been doing since I've been dieting is you just take a small little chocolate thing, right? Whatever, like you can take even like 100 calories worth, right? But you can do like 60 calories worth, just something. I know like Fiber One makes these like brownie things that are really good, and they're like 70 calories, right? So something small, right? You take that with a big glass of milk, right? So that's like 2 cups of milk, and I do the almond milk. So that whole thing breaks down to like 150 calories, and that then just satisfies me, right? So it doesn't add a lot of calories into my day, but it just fulfills me to the point of like that was a good meal, right? So I eat the thing that I want and then I finish it off with some chocolate, with some milk. That's the day for me, right? So I always feel some kind of satisfaction. I'm not a big like bread person. Like I don't really care for bread too much. Uh, but holy crap, I've been craving bread. Like that's all I've been wanting is like some kind of bread. Um, like I crave it and I don't crave it at the same time. There's not even a point of me where it's like oh like I need to have it, right? It's just like it would be nice to have, right? And the thought of it is nice. But can I do this for another week, for another 2 weeks? I could definitely do it. Um, but it's like a thing where I don't know. It's obviously I want to say it worked. I lost 8.6 pounds. So if you're doing like a severe cut, if you're already like lean and you're doing like a cut for something, or you just want to get that body slightly better in shape, and you just want to lose some weight and all that stuff, and hit the gym hard and all that, carnivore diet's great for like a week though. I really don't know how people live off of this. Um, I think living off of any extreme is not healthy in a way. So like if you're completely like vegetarian and all that stuff, I don't think that's healthy. I think like the Beyond Meat stuff is rather like whatever. Um, so like going all vegan or vegetarian or whatever the ones is too extreme to me. Like living off of that, right? Like do it for quite a while, like to try it out, whatever. But uh, I don't know. I just don't see the point of living off of extreme diets like this. There's that, and then like doing a carnivore diet where you're like just fully extreme on the other spectrum. Just doing that, I don't know. I don't see the point of living like this. Like it's I don't want to say it's awful, but it's pretty awful. Like yeah, I feel like you're just very limited. Obviously, like I limited myself, but I enjoy the food that I was eating. There was nothing against that, but you're just like I don't know. You just limit what life can give you, right? Um, but it worked. 8.6 pounds lost this week. They say you gain energy and all that stuff. I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but I did do it in a different way too. Like you can see how much I, consumed of my calories, and they're very, very low in the numbers. Technically, the carnivore diet, you can kind of eat more, right? So like I could have definitely eaten a lot more than I ate. I did eat on the very low spectrum of calories, but it was just like to me, it kind of makes you do that. Like, one, you don't feel full, right? Yeah, or you feel full so often where it's like, I don't even want to eat, and it's like I can't eat anymore. Like, I was eating steaks and chicken and all this stuff. I'm hitting like 250, 300 grams of protein. I think there was one day, the one that I ate 2313 calories. I had like 340 grams of protein that day. So like, you do feel full, but again, you never feel satisfied. That's been my issue this whole week, where it's like there's been no satisfaction. But going off from this, I am going to do like adding into what I like have done. This put me back on track, right? So like last week, the week before, I ate like those big brownies and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm probably gonna do that again soon. Something crazy like that, right? I know tomorrow I'm going crazy. I'm going to an Italian restaurant. I just want to go balls deep in carbs. But I'm gonna do like low carb stuff. I think I want to stick to like less than 40 grams of carbs per day, which I was barely going over that. I was probably like at 70 at the end of the day on like most my average days. But I think I can keep myself like doing this. It's like I know I can keep myself limited to an amount. But it's just like, even like there's protein bars that don't have sugar in them, right? They have zero carbs and all that stuff. Even those kinds of things would have been like so satisfying to eat and all that, but you're just like limited to just meat, and it's just, I don't know, you kind of, I love meat and all that stuff, but you kind of just get sick of it, and that's hence the low calories. Like you eat, you feel fine. Half the time, like no joke, probably 3 or 4 meals throughout the week was like forceful eating, to the point of like, I don't even want to eat this, but I don't want to be like so depleted in calories. Like I'm know for a fact I'm malnutritious right now. Like I have a feeling that I am. I don't know. I don't feel complete. I feel, hence what like what they say that a carnivore diet does. I don't have those effects. Maybe you have to do it for longer. I don't know, but obviously your body has to go through an adjustment period. But I don't want to say I felt bad throughout the whole thing, other than that one nauseous moment for like 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it was. But you just don't feel good. Like I just feel like I'm existing now. Like there's no enjoyment in like the food that the world has, right? So like you're just existing. You're just eating for fulfillment, which, I guess is a kind of a good thing if you're on a weight loss thing like I am. So pros and cons to everything, right? Pros and cons to everything. But I just kind of wanted to break down the carnivore diet and my thoughts on it. And yeah, other than that, overall, it was obviously, the results showed that it worked. I did do kind of an extreme way of lowering my calories and doing the carnivore diet. But it, again, wasn't by choice. It was just kind of by feeling of the body and stuff like that. Drank a ton of water, and yeah, it was good. Will I do it again? Most likely. Don't see why not. And it was cool. It was fun. It was what it was. But I'm not going to eat any like crazy carbs today, because I'm saving that up for tomorrow. But I am going to ease my body into some carbs today. So that is the carnivore diet week. Crazy week. 8.6 pounds lost. Hopefully we keep that number down. Like don't see why not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining on week number 18 of the weight update. If you guys liked it, hit the like button down below. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, you can always comment down below. I'll always respond and things like that. Or if you want to DM me, you can DM me on Instagram, dsec208. If you have any like personal questions or anything like that, or personal concerns for my health and safety, which is whatever, just pass out. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you guys liked it, hit the like button down below. Like I said, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful and beautiful day. dsec208's out.